Hi, this is Chris. This is my great-grandmother's Singer sewing machine. It's from 1908. I love the beautiful decals on it. They're in pretty good shape. I want to recreate one of these decals in my watercolor book, and I'm going to use glazing technique to do that. And this is the decal that I'm going to copy right here on the back. I find the photo on my tablet and I set it up where I can see it. Then I get my watercolor book. This is one that I made for this year. I hand make all my own watercolor books. I've already done the drawing. I started it earlier in the year, and now I'm just finally getting around to painting it. Here is my watercolor palette. These are Winsor & Newton colors: alizarin crimson, burnt sienna, burnt umber, olive green, ultramarine, cerulean blue, sap green, lemon yellow, and cadmium red. To get the gold in this decal, I'm going to mix lemon yellow and burnt umber, and I'm going to put in my first layer of glazing. So glazing is painting wet on dry, and I will paint all this gold color in here, and you see I have it speeded up, have it sped up. I put on a thin wash of the local color. This will be my first glazing layer. I will add more color on top of each one of these as they dry, building the colors and the intensity as I go. When the first glaze is done, then I come in with a darker color and I start working on details, filling in the larger areas of darker color and some of the lines and shading. Here you can see the base glazing and the start of the second layer of glazing. I'm working on Bristol paper and it tends to buckle, but that can be flattened out when the painting is done. Now I'm starting the dark background. I'm doing a light wash, which is the first glaze for the background. I'm adding some water so that when I put in my dark colors, they don't leave a hard edge. On the right, you can see the hard edge that was left when I put the paint on the dry paper. But I can come back and I can fix that. When I was taking watercolor classes, I learned that using a black paint can really deaden your watercolors and kill the brightness of it. So I always mix my own blacks. I'm making a charcoal black here out of ultramarine and burnt umber. Now that the first background glazing is dry, I can start putting in the much darker background that I want. I finished the second glaze of the background. It's dry, and now I'm going to work again on another layer of glazing on the gold area. You can use a hairdryer to dry your glazes after each layer. Now I'm using lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, and burnt umber to get a golden brown that I'll use for details. I'm mixing ultramarine with those same colors, and I'll use that to spatter with a toothbrush. The original decal has a fine black line around each of the elements, so I'm going to achieve that with my Rapidograph Kohinoor drafting pen. It's a pen I got when I worked for an architectural illustrator many years ago. But any pen that has a waterproof ink and can give you an equal line will work for this technique. I'm almost done. I just want to punch up those gold colors. So I'll do another glaze of the bright yellow gold color. For this brighter glaze, I'll use lemon yellow, cadmium yellow, and burnt sienna. Here's the final illustration using the watercolor glazing technique. I hope you enjoyed that. Come back soon and have a great day painting. Bye-bye.